Hey friend, welcome. If we haven't met yet, I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, I list them on eBay and Poshmark, and sell them hopefully for a profit. Today is Monday, January 13th. These are my weekend sales, so about 48 hours. I have a gross sales amount of $232.62. And at the end, I will share what my total profit is. I believe I have 11 items that we're shipping today. Me, but you with me. This is, the first item is actually a bundle of items, which is so fun. It doesn't happen to me very often, and it rarely ever happens on eBay, but this was a bundle on eBay. Someone messaged me and said, hey, I have a couple things in my cart. Will you combine shipping? I said, yeah, I will refund the overage of what the shipping cost. And then the person said, I actually watch your videos. So that was really nice. This is Athleta. This is a merino wool blend sweater. It's got a little contrast stripe here and it's very textured. It's really cool. So one thing, I was looking through my items that I sold over the weekend and I was like, small, everything is small. It's really funny. So a lot of it's small profits, not necessarily this, but as we go along, I have a lot of things on a 60% off clearance sale, and a lot of those are what sold. So small profits, small sales. It wasn't a fantastic weekend. It wasn't a terrible one, but I actually didn't even see, can I do that math in my head? I didn't even see if I made my goal over the weekend. It's close either way. My goal is $67 per day. So this is another Athleta sweater. It is, again, merino wool blend and has some texture in it. There are some fuzzies on there that are hard to get out because of the texture, so I'm trying. I worked on it for quite a bit before I started the video. Anyway, I think it's beautiful, but these are all extra small. They're all the same size, which makes sense if it's one person buying it. I usually tell the average sale price and sell-through rate. And for some reason, I forgot to look those up today. I'm a little off of my regular routine. I didn't sleep well last night at all, and so I ended up letting myself sleep in, which, I don't know. Probably shouldn't have, because now I'm off my routine and that frustrates me. This is a dress. The brand is Adrian Vittadini. That's certainly not how you say that. But this is 100% merino wool, if I remember correctly. I didn't look at the tag, but I just thought this was cute. This did sell in the clearance sale. So this person, I have all these numbers everywhere. It's kind of insane. Paid a total of $69.20, and that was with $20 in shipping. So I did refund $10, which was a little over what the cost was for the shipping, because these merino wool sweaters end up being heavy. So anyway. So I refunded, so they paid a total of $59.20. The dress was like $7.59. That was the 60% off clearance price. And then each of the sweaters were priced at $29.96. And then They use my 15% off coupon, which I have in my store all the time, which is good. And with the $10 refund that I gave for the shipping cost, it ended up being $59.20. I bought the dress at the bins for an average cost of goods of $2, and then both those sweaters came from a church sale, and I paid $2 for both of them, like $2 each. And let's see, my total profit is $37.48 on that bundle, that set, that lot, that little bundle of goodies. So thank you so much to whoever it was that bought that. I really, really appreciate you. This is a vintage Promise Keepers hat. I've had this forever. It sold in my clearance sale for $7.83 plus shipping. They paid a total of $12.95. Where'd my box go? I will send it in. This is an 8x6x4 box that I get on eBay with my eBay, I never can say this right, shipping supply coupon that I get quarterly for having a store. Oh, come on. My hands don't want to work. Okay, come on. I can't get my fingers to work on this tissue paper. Okay, we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Oh my word, this is ridiculous. Okay. Ooh. Not sure what was going on there. It is pretty cold out here. But I didn't think it was that cold. Anyway, this is wool, this hat. It's really cool. Promise Keepers was like a, you know, it says Men of Integrity on the back. I don't know if it still exists, but it was really popular in the like 90s, early 2000s. This hat reminds me of something that my stepdad would wear. Just that style. So anyway, I had it listed pretty high for a while, but I've had this since 2022. So it did end up in the clearance sale. Like I said, I paid a total of $12.75. My cost was 50 cents at a garage sale way too long ago. And my profit is $5.01. That's interesting. 501 is like repeated in this a lot in all these sales, whether it's my profit, whether it's the fees, whether it's the shipping costs, whether it's the actual cost of the item. It's kind of crazy. Speak of what's going on with 501. All right. I had a Depop sale. Yay. So this vintage corduroy gingerbread vest, it's Paul Harris Designs. It's made in India, 100% cotton, super cute. It sold for $18 plus $8 in shipping on Depop, like I said. Going out? Yeah. And the Depop fees were $1.31. I love those Depop fees. I ended up paying $4.43. I need to figure out how to do the flat rate shipping on Depop. I do not know what I'm doing on Depop, like at all. So I just list stuff and then ship it, and that's all I know. I don't know how to do it. I do send offers through Vendu. Thankfully, they have that little new offer sending. I think it's still in beta, but I might be wrong about that. I just get an email about it this morning, but I apparently didn't read the email too carefully. All right, I got this vest at a Salvation Army rummage sale 10 months ago. It's been listed on Depop for 3 months, And I only spent $1 on it, which is good. So because I made some money on the shipping, my profit is $19.64. I am very happy with that. All right, I did get a message about these jeans asking if they could be sent today. I was sending them today anyway, so it worked out. These are Abercrombie and Fitch Remsen jeans. I don't know where I got Remsen. Is it in here? Oh, yep, there it is. Low rise, slim straight. They are a button fly.
Why'd you turn my tumbler off?
So it didn't make noise while I was doing the video. I know. My daughter got a rock tumbler for Christmas, and it is very loud. If you don't have a rock tumbler in your house, I don't recommend it, really. All right, that made my lighting go weird. Hey, can you mind shutting that door for me?
My makeup.
Very nice.
I got bored.
Okay.
So I'm trying different makeup looks.
So you're completely done with your schoolwork?
Yep. Great.
And your chores are done?
Yep.
Did you submit your algebra homework? Okay. So, if you don't know, I homeschool my children. They're home with me all the time. And this is one of those things I have to do with them, around them, in spite of them. I don't know. Sometimes I try to edit out things, especially if it's super disruptive or if it, gives away private information, things like that. But most often I just leave it in for two reasons. One, it's part of life. I try to be really realistic, and it's just part of life. And two, I don't like to edit. I'm being real honest. I've had those jeans for 17 months. They must have had a decent sell-through rate when I bought them, but they took way too long to sell. They sold for $9.15 plus shipping. So $16.56, 40 cents was my cost of goods, and $6.66 was my profit. I need to shut that door or it's gonna be too cold for me. All right, this I'm gonna have to lint roll because fleece, I don't know. This is a Land's End fleece. It sold for $5.01. See, there's that 501. And it also was $5.01 to ship it. Weird. 1102 is their total. Now you might think 501 and 501 does not equal 1102, and that's because I do add a $1 handling fee to my shipping costs because currently I am offering, I do calculated shipping. For a really long time I was struggling with the shipping, like not working out. It was just overcharging for shipping. And so there's an option for you to give the buyer your discount that you get through buying your eBay labels on eBay. And so I did that, but then I added a $1 handling fee, and I feel like that has been a pretty good, I don't know. I think that's worked out. Anyway, my profit ends up being $3.36 on this. I bought it at one of my favorite thrift stores for 79 cents. I've had it for 13 months. Like I said, I need to let go of that. So I'm gonna not wrap that up quite yet. All right, this is a vintage sweater. It is made of silk and wool. It is made in Thailand. Renee Tenner for Jean-Pierre. Also, size small. I'm telling you. It does kind of have like a 3D knit to it. I don't know if you can tell there, but I don't know. This one took 22 months to sell, which is almost 2 years, which is excessively long. It sold for $10.66. Now, if it had been worth like, I don't know, $300 and I held on to it for 2 years, then I don't think that's excessively long. But I made $8.40 in profit. 2 years is too long for that profit, in my opinion, for me, not telling you what to do. I bought this at a local thrift store for $1.21. If I remember correctly, they were having like a 75% off sale. I don't know why I would remember that 2 years later, but I just remember that $1.21. I got a ton of stuff that day. And I might be wrong. I might be remembering that incorrectly. Anyway, $8.40. I think I already said that is my profit. So there it is. I do wrap everything in tissue paper and add a little thank you sticker. Those things stick like crazy. I use poly mailers when I am mailing on eBay if they've chosen Ground Advantage. I do offer a choice, but most people will choose Ground Advantage. Either poly mailers that I have bought off of Amazon or on eBay, again using that coupon. This is my one Poshmark sale for the weekend. This is a kind of like crepey dress. It has some ruffle on the bottom. It's like a knee length kind of, it's not a full shirt dress, but does kind of button down the top. So I believe that's called a, I'm not gonna say it right, blouson. Blouse on is what it looks like to me. This is Torrid, which is one of my just kind of bread and butter brands that I use. I've had this one for 9 months. I had it listed for $25. Someone offered me $15 and I went ahead and took that because I want to move stuff. I want it to sell. I did only pay $1 for it at my old favorite thrift store, which also is a theme of the things I bought or that have sold this weekend. Looks like I got a lot there. And so then with the fees, and I don't do any shipping discounts on Poshmark, so cost of goods being $1, my profit is $11. Okay, my child, do not shut that door. And now it's getting real cold. That makes my weird lighting. I don't know. All right, when I ship on Poshmark, I use any envelope or box that I want to that's priority. And I usually use these Tyvek mailers. I think they're a little flappy on the end, so I use a little priority sticker to stick down those little edges. All right. These I thought were going to be amazing, and I don't know why these were in my sale. Maybe I just accidentally put them in, but that's okay. These are some vintage Wrangler mom jeans. They are made in the USA, which my very, very little knowledge of Wrangler is made in the USA is best. These are like a dusty pink. They are women's. They are a size 18, which, you know, in vintage sizing is probably not actually a plus size. But the total they paid $6.78 plus shipping, so they paid $13.16. I paid $1 for them at Salvation Army rummage sale. They've been listed for 9 months. $3.73. Another small profit. That's gonna be the case for the next couple of things, but that's okay. Like I said, that clearance sale is a good thing. I'm getting things moving, I'm getting things out. I will start hopefully next week getting my purging done in here. We'll start, I don't know, I meant to start kind of right after the new year, and I've just really been taking things slow, and it's been good. It's been really good. But I did make a little deal with myself that I have to have my Christmas decorations completely down, minus one tree that will stay up probably till March, because yes, I'm a big weirdo. But twinkle lights make me happy. It's not decorated like Christmas. Right now it's all in like white and silver, so it's like a winter tree. Anyway, this is a Lucky Brand dress. Definitely sold in that clearance sale. Lucky Brand, when I first started, was really good for me. There's Lucky Brand. Again, extra small. Yeah, when I first started, it was good. It would always sell like right around $15, maybe $20, but it would sell fast. And it just doesn't now. I've had this for 15 months. It sold for $5.91. Plus shipping, they paid $10.67. I paid 60 cents for it at my old favorite thrift store 15 months ago, which, you know, considering it's Lucky Brand, that's not too good, I guess. My profit is $3.33. So generally, when I'm shopping, now, obviously, like the bins, you're just digging through and you don't really have a choice. And my favorite thrift store has like zero organization. So I don't really have a choice there. But if I'm at like a real thrift store, I will start at like extra large and go up from there. And I don't really look, other than I kind of glance through and might pull out something that has feels nice, like maybe it is silk or something, or like a pattern that I'm drawn to, or if I recognize something. But I don't like flip through everything in like the extra smalls, things like that. And part of it is because I find that extra larges and higher and plus sizes tend to sell better. Faster is what I mean by that. I have some bread and butter brands that are solely plus sizes. Torrid, Lane Bryant, Catherine's. I find those a lot. But anyway, I'm all that to say, I didn't sell anything that was over a small today. So I don't necessarily think that, I mean, I think if somebody wanted to niche down and like only sell plus sizes, I think that's cool. But I'm just curious. I say that because I'm curious, like what you do. Do you have like specific sizes that you look for? Do you only pick up certain sizes? Do you do all the sizes? I'm just curious. I'm not going to get these out. These are like Lululemon. Let's see the little thing. They're like little shopping bags, you know, where someone bought something and got it in a bag and then threw it in the bins. And I grabbed them. I had one. I had it listed for like $10 or something. And then I found another one. So I pulled it out and added it to the one that had already been listed. And then somehow they ended up in my clearance sale, which is fine. I think I had them listed for 15 total. And that was based on comps. They sell. This one sold for $5.38 for two of them. Plus shipping, they paid a total of $10.76. I paid not very much for them at the bins. I have on my cost of goods, they were $1. But I mean, my bins is $1.79 a pound. And with all the stuff, right, it's 4 ounces. So I paid, I don't know, 50 cents, less than that, 50 cents. I don't know for them. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point being, the bins are cheap. I've had, I think the first one listed for 8 months, and then the second one, maybe when I went in November or December, with $3.60 is what I made off of that. That is not great, but it is what it is. Sometimes I make choices. That was a choice I made. I don't think it probably should have been in my clearance sale, but it ended up in there for whatever reason. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe I just made the choice when I was going through and I was like, yeah, let's get rid of those. Hey, it worked. These are a pair of jeans that have a dog on them. That's a Doberman. So these are BDG Skate Fit jeans. BDG, over here it says they're Skate Fit. There's nothing listed like this. These, if you watch my other videos, I talked about these being canceled last week. And it was very strange because I had offers on them they'd been listed for a while, like 3 months. But then all of a sudden I had offers on Poshmark, and then somebody bought them on eBay, and then they canceled on eBay. And then I think, I'm not positive, But I think the person that bought them this time isn't even the same as the other 2 people that bought them. So, I don't know. Kind of crazy. Because it seems like when stuff happens like that, it's like right away when it's listed. But these have been listed for a while. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened. They ended up selling for $30 plus shipping. So, they paid $38.78. I paid 70 cents for them at my favorite thrift store. They originally had them priced at $25 there. Oh, those guys are funny. And they'd had them for a long time. They had a whole thing of a whole like donation of BDG stuff. And I actually sold a sweater with that same Doberman on it, or sweatshirt, a fleece, quite a while ago, and it sold, I think, for around $50. Anyway, I had this listed for $50, but like I said, I'd been getting $30 offers on it, so I figured that was pretty close. There was not anything similar that had sold in the last 3 years that I checked on eBay. So anyway, my profit on that is $25.92. Total profit is $127.75. So 67 and 67 is 134. So I'm a little off what I want my goal to be. That's okay. Some days are just better than others, and honestly, January has been kind of rough anyway. So I think that's all I have for you today. Make sure you like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you. I'll see you soon.